Parents, oh, crikey, that's loud. Parents, guests, members of staff, members of the board, graduates. It's a pleasure, it's an honour actually to welcome you to this graduation today, to celebrate the hard work and success of this very special group of young people, and the fact that out of a pink hoodie, they all brush up pretty well, really. So some of my colleagues will roll their eyes when I say this, as I say extremely often. But throughout my teaching career, I've always thought I knew what it was going to be like to have a child of a particular age. After all, I had dealt with hundreds, if not thousands, of children at that age. At every step, as my own children got older, I found that I was usually completely wrong. When I thought I'd be firm and resolute, I ended up being compliant and a very cheap taxi driver. When I thought I'd be calm and rational, I ended up being unsure and anxious. And this is true even of this graduation, interestingly. I always thought that I would feel proud, and of course I do. But I think I speak on behalf of all parents here when I say that it's difficult to anticipate or to put into words just quite how proud we as parents are about you as graduating students. So wrong again, but not maybe completely wrong this time. After I finished my degree, I thought about taking a year off to travel, to read and to do some thinking. I imagined a wonderful year, learning some independence and maybe finding the limit of that independence. I might even have said somewhat pretentiously that I might find some enlightenment. My father was not a man who lacked opinions, and so when I told him about this, he seemed to take it all very seriously. He nodded and he smiled. He said, "Wonderful, son, but there's another thing you may need to find on your journey." So my ears pricked up. This was a big moment. I was going to receive great wisdom. "What's that?" I said, leaning forwards eagerly. "A job," said my dad, much to my disappointment. Now, looking back, I have sympathy with both sides here. It is hard to fault the younger me for thinking about the things that make me happy. On the other hand, it's also hard to fault anyone for thinking practically. We have responsibilities to other people and also to ourselves to make our own way and to stand on our own feet. Idealism has its place, absolutely. I was doing the right thing for pausing, for wanting a life that counted. Pragmatism also has its place. My dad was right for wanting a life that worked for me. So what does this mean for you as you leave school? How are you to think about the choices you make to live a life that counts as well as a life that works? And this raises the really interesting but thorny question of the best way to spend our time. Now, on the back of exams, I doubt if there is any family in this room at all who at some point over the last few months hasn't talked, probably at length, about the concept of time management. But I read a while ago that there's no such thing as time management. Time can't be managed. It simply is. Nothing you do, of course, changes time. And the writer talked much more about self-management, which I think emphasizes the point that our choices are not just about what we do with our time, but also what we do with our lives. By choosing how we spend our hours, so we choose how to spend our days. And that turns into decades. And that, of course, is how we create ourselves. Approaching her 81st birthday, the writer and poet Ursula Le Guin wrote a beautiful meditation on this notion of time. She said, "The opposite of spare time is, I guess, occupied time. But I still don't know what spare time is, because all of my time is occupied. It always has been, and it is now. It's occupied by living. None of my time is spare time. I'm going to be 81 next week. I have no time to spare." In this, Le Guin talks of a way of living a life that is suffused with meaning and intensity, She says that there should be no such thing as spare time, as if we would just give time away because we have no use for it. And surely it would be better to have no such time at all, but to be so clear about what we value that our lives are stuffed to bursting with wonderful things. For the class of 2024, as you are entering a world that is often short-term, focused on the bottom line, connected, shared, liked, quantifiable, I think this is worth stressing for sure, but I think it applies to everybody in here. Aim to make wise choices, focus on filling all of your time with the right things as best you can. Have as a goal of life so occupied by living that not a second is spare. And going back to my very first point, don't sweat it when you're wrong, because the world may very well be a richer and more interesting place because you are. Not always, but sometimes. And now, in handing over to the next speaker, the chair of the board, Silvan Hoevenaars, I have the great pleasure of not having to sit next to my colleagues there on the stage, but to be able to return to an empty seat amongst the parents, to stop being a director for a couple of minutes, and to be just a dad. Thank you for listening. And now, Silvan Hoevenaars.
Thank you. Thank you, Frazer. Dear graduates, distinguished guests, supportive families, and cherished friends, I'm delighted to stand here and celebrate this remarkable occasion of your lives. As the saying by Confucius goes, if you are the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong room. Today, we recognize the exceptional minds and hearts of ISL's class of 2024. And it is clear that you are ready to step into new rooms, facing new challenges and opportunities. Throughout your time at ISL, you have not only mastered academic subjects, also you've honed essential life skills. These experiences have prepared you to navigate the future with confidence and curiosity. The relationships you have cultivated here will continue to enrich your life, providing support and inspiration as you pursue your dreams. Now that you graduate, life will no longer be about reflecting on your summatives or reflecting on your CAS experiences. It is about the experience itself. So, live boldly, venture into the unknown, and embrace failure just as much as success. Each setback is a step forward to the person you are meant to become, and each achievement a milestone in your personal journey. And as you move forward, remember the foundation laid during your time here. The bonds formed, the principles instilled, and the challenges overcome have all equipped you to make a significant impact on the world. We're excited to see where your talents will take you and look forward to celebrating each of your achievements as proud alumni. And as you depart, keep in mind the wisdom of Confucius. Not just to seek smarter rooms, but to create them wherever you go. Challenge the status quo, inspire innovation, and lead with kindness. We're eager to hear of your adventures and triumphs, and I encourage you to stay connected through our alumni network. And as we continue to celebrate your achievements and anticipate your bright futures, please join me in welcoming our first musical performance of this ceremony. Mila Jubilan de Meijer will be accompanied on piano by Alice Anderson in Stay by Rihanna.
reason I hold on. Ooh, 'cause I need this whole God. But funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving. 'Cause when you never see the light, it's hard to know which one of us is caving. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you, and it takes me all the way. I want you to stay. I want you to stay.
Thank you. Well done.
An annual tradition and a favorite time of year, graduation is all about reflection and recognizing the end of something that is truly special. The IB Diploma and its courses is rigorous and demanding. Successfully completing it and high school is something worthy of celebration. As we send our young people off into the great wide world, it is also essential that we pause to mark this very important milestone. Our graduation is a ceremony with a personal note. It is one with about 115 words said about each student. Despite incredible technological advances during these last 2 years and our exhaustive efforts at getting ChatGPT to write the speeches for us, it is only proven that artificial intelligence does not know our students as well as we do. We assure you that each of these speeches was written by a human being. For individual students and the friends and families here to celebrate their unique talents and accomplishments, each speech will feel too short. Paradoxically, for the audience, with 95 graduates, our ceremony can feel quite long. Although we apologize for the length of the ceremony, we believe that these fine young people before us are absolutely worth it. We hope that it does justice in person and online to their efforts, achievements, and great talents.
Thank you to our colleagues, in particular the amazing Year 13 homeroom team and teachers, for contributing anecdotes and fond memories. Whilst the final words are our own, they were our inspiration. Thank you to each graduate or their parents who submitted photos for today's ceremony. What you see here today are the best pictures students chose to upload. While some of the choices surprised us, these are the photos they wanted to share. We have done our best, with 1 or 2 exceptions, to honour their wishes. This afternoon, we proudly celebrate their achievements and fondly remember the unique challenges they've faced along the way. They came to ISL as children and depart as responsible adults and true global citizens. Miss Gifford, let's ceremoniously launch them into the big wide world that needs their energy, their idealism, and their optimism and their passion.
For such a joyous and ceremonious day, it seems appropriate that our first speech is for Darius, who is known by all for his fun-loving nature and positive outlook on life. An iconoclast at heart, Darius treads his own path with steadfast determination. Balancing the rigors of the IB Diploma with a healthy social life, he's decidedly mastered the true art of living. Darius, we're convinced that your unwavering resolve, matched only by your stealthy gum-chewing habits, will propel you to great heights. We wish you well as you head just down the road here in Lausanne to study architecture, where we sense you'll be contributing to building a better world in the future. Congratulations, Darius Artari. Whether it is running the 20-kilometer of Lausanne with her dad, stunning her French teacher with a mock oral that surpassed all expectations, or writing computer code that is both creative and ingenious, Alice knows how to quietly get on with working hard and achieving her goals. Known for a nature that is as considerate as it is enthusiastic, we appreciate her dedication to sustainable transport. Even if punctuality wasn't always her greatest strength, we at least know she was always putting safety and, of course, the environment first. Alice leaves us today to study computer science in the Netherlands or Switzerland, a field that will benefit greatly from her kind heart, generous nature, and creative mind. Congratulations, Alice Anderson. Demi is the Energizer Bunny, balancing his commitment to Puy Lausanne basketball with a demanding IB diploma program. With more care for those around him than a mother hen, he juggles hoops, textbooks, and a social life, all while dreaming of stethoscopes and scalpels in his future as a medical student. His classmates see him as the embodiment of team spirit, trusting him to lead his peers with the same energy as he applies to a wacky week balloon relay. Impossible to ignore, he's off to the UK to dissect frogs and memorize human anatomy. We have no doubt his love for biology and chemistry will serve him well in medical school and guide his scalpel with the precision of a sushi chef. Congratulations, Dimitrios Armelinos.
Always friendly, quite often overly so, Raoul is a wise soul and remains the only student ever to blow me, his principal, a kiss in the school corridors. Able to pause and consider the beauty of life, Raoul appreciates the people around him and is unashamed to let them know. Simultaneously, he is his own fiercest critic. This understated young man plays down his talents, instead choosing to build up those around him. Raoul will take a gap year to decide exactly what he'll do, hopefully earning some cash to finance it. Raoul, you mentioned journalism or photography. Wherever you land, it should be using your true skills, how to interact with others. Congratulations, Raoul Barbaros. Francis will always be linked to certain unique characteristics, such as his daily arrival sporting a Starbucks coffee. Ironically, most days, the time spent in line waiting for said drink when he should have been on the school bus is what caused his late arrival. A calm soul and unfailingly polite, it's hard to be angry at Francis for long. Francis describes his hobbies as shopping. He says his favourite pastime is collecting watches. Those who know Francis know that he represents what we call the freer market end of the economic spectrum. And it is therefore no surprise that he leaves ISL to study business management in the USA or the UK. Congratulations, Francis Bailey. Joining us from Gymnase Auguste Piccard, Eve was somewhat daunted, some would say petrified, by the prospect of studying in English for the last 2 years of her school journey. She needn't have worried. Her English was already better than most of the first language students. As usual, Eve played down her talents and set about success with her trademark diligence and determination. Another student graduating today described Eve as a ray of sunshine. We agree. With an enviable combination of intelligence, positivity, and affability, Eve will next shine her light on not 1, but 3 countries, studying business in Paris, London, and Turin. Congratulations, Yves Béger.
Natalia's always danced to the rhythm of her own drum, and trying to mold her into fitting our timeline has at times felt like a game of fitting a square peg into a round hole. Needless to say, Natalia is a true artist through and through. She paints her life with vibrant strokes of creativity, whether she's lost in the pages of a book, bringing masterpieces of life on canvas, or exploring deep thoughts through heartfelt conversations. Natalia is ready to explore her passion and share her kind heart through volunteerism on a gap year. It's the perfect journey for this free-spirited soul who's destined to carve her own path. Congratulations, Natalia Bergstrom.
Anjali is the first one of our ISL babies. Students who have been with us from the very beginning, for whom ISL is the only school they've ever known. From co-founding with Mr. Turland ISL's very first VEX robotic team, to mulling the offers of our homeroom teachers to become a stand-up comedian, Anjali has come a long way from the days when she was hanging on to her parents' coattails at the door of reception 4. Since then, Anjali's joyful, infectious, and very loud laugh has graced our halls. She may feel like this is the end of an era, but we only see it as the start of a bright future as she heads to the USA to study computer science. Congratulations, Anjali Bhimani. Raphael's self-description as international is apt, despite his friend Jeffrey's playful observation that Raphael is the most German guy I know. We can only hope Jeffrey's remark does not allude to Raphael's penchant for speed, having acquired both his car and his motorbike licenses last year. Engaged in Model United Nations, fluent in multiple languages, and excelling in language courses, he demonstrated not only cultural adaptability, but also leadership potential. Raphael embodies a global citizen as he now ventures to Canada to pursue law studies. His diverse experiences will undoubtedly serve him well, positioning him for success in his academic and professional endeavours. Congratulations, always a gentleman, Raphael Bitter.
Agat's departure from ISL in year 6 left a noticeable gap, but thankfully, she returned, sparing her friends from the absence of her intuitive care and infectious enthusiasm. Her actions and go-getter attitude have been invaluable, particularly as a leader in organizing ISL's inaugural fun run for cancer awareness, and as a skilled tutor in math and French for primary school students. A standout on ISL's volleyball team, Agat impressively managed 12 hours of weekly training alongside the challenges of the IB diploma. As she prepares to embark on her journey to study aerospace engineering in the Netherlands, we have no doubt that her diligent work ethic will serve her well in this new chapter of her academic pursuits. Congratulations, Agat Blaine. Dorca's dynamic nature is a force to be reckoned with. Behind the scenes, her hard work and unwavering support make her an indispensable ally. With her genuine warmth, kindness, and deep understanding, Dorca leaves a lasting impact wherever she goes. But it was during the high-stakes negotiations for the class of 2024 hoodie order that her leadership truly shone. With intuitive diplomacy and a knack for fostering harmony, Dorca navigated these complexities of Hoodiegate with finesse, ensuring a successful outcome for all. As she sets off to study psychology in the Netherlands, her dynamic spirit promises to thrive, offering fresh perspectives and a compassionate guidance for those she encounters. Congratulations, Dorka Boris.
Alexei, with his dry sense of humour, cheeky grin, and at times penchant for provocative input, has seen the IB Diploma a place where he has come into his academic own. In his final months, he proved to himself and others that he has the work ethic needed for academic success. It's been our pleasure to watch Alexei mature and grow in confidence and stature. His increasing ease with who he is will guide him well as he moves to Spain to study business management. We never did manage to get him to consistently use the sidewalk to move between buildings at school. However, we are pleased to say, here he is. He is alive. He has not, in fact, been run down by a car at recess. A fact we are incredibly grateful for. Congratulations, Alexei Burdey. Excuse me. Hannah's sharp tack intellect, scientific mind is only matched by her modest demeanour and pragmatism. She is not one who seeks or needs attention. Whether it be attending the Villars Institute as a fellow or singing and playing guitar, Hannah's participation is on her own terms. She is a paragon of generosity, reliability and kindness, always prioritising others over herself. Her knack for framing her knowledge as questions spare those around her the intimidation of her academic progress. Yet her teachers know better than to arrive unprepared to a lesson and can quickly find themselves on their toes trying to keep pace. Hannah's decision to pursue biomedicine studies in the UK aligns perfectly with her passion for science and showcases her nurturing character. Congratulations, Hannah Cairns.
Roman's philosophy of embracing each day as it unfolds serves as a guiding light for those around him, reflecting a serene demeanor that attracts others and fosters a collective sense of tranquility. With unwavering composure, he effortlessly radiates a calming influence, drawing the friends close and enveloping them in an atmosphere of contentment and harmony. Roman's habit of delving into the depths of computer science with introspective rabbit holes and drawing parallels between physics concept and his beloved cat highlights not only his gentle and contemplative nature, but also his teacher's fondnesses for likening him to animals, or at least the cute cuddly ones. As Roman leaves ISL, he sets his sights on a degree in engineering in the UK. Congratulations, Roman Schertl. Aiden, sitting on stage while we talk to you about you is probably one of your worst nightmares. Sorry, but also not so sorry. There's so many wonderful things to say about this humble young person who has come far since his rebellious middle school years. Most notable are his creativity and drive. His artistic nature shines through everything he does, from collage and photography to the skate park. His intense dedication elevates these passions while also navigating the rigors of the IB Diploma. Never one to sing his own praises, few know that Aiden plans to take a gap year in Paris to pursue a career in skateboarding. Best of luck, Aiden. Congratulations, Aiden Chung.
Every comment about Louisa for this speech, from herself, her peers, or her teachers, mentioned her baking. From cinnamon rolls to a posh British accent for the ISL Bake Off and Wacky Week videos, Louisa's legacy includes a few extra kilos and inches on the ISL waistlines. However, it is her quick-witted, positive and supportive sense of humour that will be remembered most. Louisa is modest and benevolent and will squirm as we highlight her first-rate mind and enviable dedication. A lover of science, especially chemistry, she now prepares for biochemistry studies in the UK or Ireland. ISL has been a richer, if slightly heavier place thanks to her presence. Congratulations, Louise Coughlin. Barbara, the renaissance soul of ISL, seamlessly blends brains, heart, and a touch of artistic magic. When she orchestrated the EVAM Arts Day Service project, she didn't just organise, she conducted a symphony of smiles. Her compassion flows like a brush on a canvas, spreading joy through every stroke. With hobbies as diverse as dissecting frogs, devouring novels, spiking volleyballs, or racing through Formula One trivia, she's a walking encyclopedia of experiences and knowledge. Her ambition is fueled by kindness and a dash of empathy. And we can see a young person who is set to conquer the world as she now heads to the Netherlands to study psychology. Congratulations, Barbara Chulilova.
Tiana loves animals, and whether it is her first horse, someone's pet, or hyenas in the bush, they seem to love her back. Who can blame them, as Tiana is perhaps the most caring, gentle, and understanding person you will ever meet. Tiana is also the only student who has ever given the excuse of catching an escaped pet bird as a reason for being late in the morning. So it comes as no surprise that she plans to follow her passion for the animal world in the future. An incredibly dedicated and hard worker, she leaves us today to follow the Bushwise program in South Africa to become a professional safari wildlife guide. Congratulations, Tiana Kutalo. Lucas's humble nature hides a boundless creativity, unwavering passion, and a daring spirit that is often only seen by those who know him well. An avid downhill mountain biker, thrill seeker, and thriving YouTuber, Lucas's pursuits transcend the confines of the everyday monotony of school and home life. Juggling a demanding training and racing schedule while navigating the challenges of school go far to show the extent of his drive. Appropriately, he leaves us today to embark on a gap year to chase his dreams of professional mountain biking career across Europe while expanding his YouTube channel. Lucas has mastered the art of following the heart, and we cannot wait to see where these pursuits take him. Congratulations, Lucas Daines.
Nora epitomizes the adage that actions speak louder than words. Whether rallying support to raise 10,000 francs for the Ivan Refugee Centre, or boldly addressing hundreds on debunking stereotypes about learning disabilities, Nora consistently strives to better the lives of those who most need some additional support. Her infectious open-heartedness and approachability effortlessly draw others to join her on her journey. As she embarks on her studies in international and European law in the Netherlands, we could not be prouder. With her unwavering advocacy and leadership, we have full confidence that Nora will challenge the status quo wherever she goes. Congratulations, Nora Davin. Nora's contagious positivity and confident demeanour light up any room, and her beaming personality spreads joy to all. As a standout athlete on the Category A girls football and basketball teams, her speed and agility are legendary, especially in one of the most culminating and important events of the ISL academic year, the grueling showdown of Run Buggy Run. A natural entertainer, she dazzles at MC events like Battle of the Bands, showcasing her humour and big heart. Always the life of the party, Nora leads the charge to the dance floor and is the last to leave, displaying her boundless energy. With plans to study veterinary medicine in the UK, we see a future ahead of her which is as bright as her grin as it is infectious. Congratulations, Nora Davies.
Oren is known for his steadfast principles and kindness, traits that earned him admiration from his peers. A passionate football enthusiast, he pays it forward by coaching a local junior E team where he will be deeply missed. As with Oren, joy is guaranteed. He uplifts spirits and supports others wherever he goes. Standing tall, both physically and metaphorically, perhaps his most memorable mark has been finally surpassing Mr. Wallace in the height wars. With a positive vocal nature setting him apart, Oren's towering presence, huge smile, and leadership will continue to leave a lasting impression as he heads to the UK to study business and management. Congratulations, Oren Davies. When you have the drive to spend 1 week, 3 days, 2 hours, and 45 minutes trying to fix a bit of computer code and eventually succeeding by finding a missing comma, you hopefully know that you have the stamina and attention to detail that far exceeds 99.9% of the population. Victor is that 0.1%. As one of the most competent stage technicians ISL has ever seen, Victor has many times saved productions, events, and last-minute assemblies when the rest of us could not manage the simple task of turning on the projector. Schooled well by our masterful Mr. Capes and motivated by his helpful and creative nature, we could not be more proud of Victor as he pursues a degree in informatics here in Switzerland or the Netherlands. Congratulations, Victor de Ruyter.
Rishi's remarkable journey from arriving midway through Year 11 to being elected to the Student Parliament President showcases his unparalleled ability to forge connections, his infectious charisma, and the depth of the worldly wisdom he possesses. His bold ISL Talks presentation on the merits of quitting exemplifies Rishi's courage in addressing taboo topics relevant to many. On the basketball court, Rishi's athleticism shines as he effortlessly scores three-pointers, a testament to his sporting prowess. As the captain of the boys' varsity team, he not only leads by example, but also inspires his teammates with his unwavering dedication and passion for the game. Rishi's multifaceted talents and leadership qualities undoubtedly will serve him well as he now heads to France to study mathematics. Congratulations, Rishi Dolihal.
Thomas orchestrates his own quirky symphony, much to the bewilderment of his teachers. While his friends stick to the straight and narrow, Thomas forges his personal soundtrack through life's cacophony, bold, unpredictable, and a little offbeat. Like a chess grandmaster playing Twister, he plans his moves with all the precision of a bull in a china shop, leaving bystanders both impressed and sometimes slightly terrified. Looking for him, skip the library and head straight to the football pitch. Despite being of the age that he's already earned his driver's license, recess is his stage. Perhaps something we could all learn from. As he embarks on what he describes as his indefinite gap year, we expect the next moment in Thomas's symphony of life to keep those around him on their toes. Congratulations, Thomas Duaz.
Oran is a force of nature. There are few students who pass through the hallways of ISL with her work ethic, ambition, and intelligence. My colleagues would agree that teaching Oran can be somewhat intimidating. Aware of every detail of the syllabus and smart enough to teach it herself, she is relentless in the demands for excellence from the poor, fallible adult at the front of the room. It is not a surprise that my economics students quickly came to know Oran as the real teacher of our economics class. So much for my efforts. Ambition can sometimes be a dirty word, but Oran makes it cool. She's determined to make the most of her formidable talents, and we can only salute her for it. I just pity the poor teachers in her Bachelor's of Business Administration in Spain. I do hope they know their stuff. Congratulations, Oran Ducaro.
Clara is a captivating blend of observant introspection and unyielding determination. Usually found with her nose buried in a book, she's a true bibliophile, finding solace and inspiration within the pages of literature. Yet beneath her quiet demeanor lies a headstrong spirit, fiercely curious and tirelessly hardworking. Her love for English runs deep, evident in her poetic prowess and eloquent prose, which have earned her first place in our poetry competition. A devoted Swiftie, it is only her passion for Taylor that rivals her affection for the written word. It comes as no surprise that Clara's next chapter unfolds in the UK, where she'll immerse herself in the study of English literature and creative writing, poised to make her mark on the literary world. Congratulations, Clara Elmquist.
Hassan may have only joined us this year, but it's hard to recall a time without his infectious smile and warm hellos gracing our halls. Friendly, resilient and grounded, he quickly forged lasting friendships which are perhaps best demonstrated by short but heated football matches on the pitch between lessons. Renowned in his homeroom for his headline-worthy haircuts, ISL would have missed out on some comic relief had he not bravely transferred here halfway through his IB diploma. Hassan, the football pitch will feel emptier without your constant presence, yet we hope you come back to visit, especially as you'll just be down the road at UNIL pursuing your studies in economics and management. It has been our pleasure. Congratulations, Hassan Erkeli. James, the quintessential ISL baby, has been with us since his first days in Reception 3 and is much as part of ISL's fabric as Wacky Week, International Day or these speeches at graduation. A fixture on the ski team since his early years, he exudes a laid-back charm and a penchant for mischief that makes him a delight to be around. Noteworthy is his genuine care for both peers and teachers, a trait that sets him apart. A natural communicator, he effortlessly connects with others, reflecting his personable and fearless nature. With a passion for languages, James' decision to pursue modern language studies in the UK signifies the end of an era at ISL, where, after 15 years, his cheerful presence in the hallways will be sorely missed. Congratulations, James Falk.
Sophia epitomizes diligence and patience, her quiet demeanor underscoring her dedication to her studies. Despite her reserved nature in large groups, she eagerly embraces collaboration, embodying the essence of teamwork. Always seen as alongside Milda and Rita, Sophia's unwavering presence symbolizes loyalty and friendship. Her infectious smile serves as a beacon of positivity, infusing the classroom with warmth and good vibes. Caring, kind-hearted, and impeccably organized, Sophia's qualities extend beyond academics, leaving a lasting impression on everyone who comes in contact with her. As she embarks on her journey to study international business and Spanish in the UK, Sophia's departure from the class will undoubtedly be felt, yet her legacy of compassion and camaraderie will endure. Congratulations, Sophia Franchetti.
A masterful conversationalist, Thaddeus possesses a profound love of history, ranging from the Roman Empire to the evolution of food. With equal passion for gaming, painting, and a good conspiracy theory, he is always ready for a good chat. Just note that the chances of catching him before homeroom are slim, as he is usually the last through the door in the morning, despite having the shortest commute. Luckily, his jovial demeanour and that hat are matched only by his colourful attire and ensures quick forgiveness. Deeply invested in his community, Thaddeus embarks on a gap year to figure out his next steps. Those fortunate enough to encounter him along the way are bound to be enriched by his presence. Congratulations, Thaddeus French.
I first met Sophia 2 years ago as a silent but determined young person, risking all the comforts of her childhood school to transfer to ISL for the visual arts program. Reserved yet resolute, her quiet demeanor was a mask for the expressive prowess and creativity that we saw as soon as she enrolled. Don't mistake Sophia's reticence for a lack of depth. When she does speak, her words pierce through with perceptive insight. A master of observation and intuition, her creativity shines brightly. Crafting a breathtaking visual arts exhibition with painstaking detail, Sophia's artistry reflects her original style. Her passion for the creative world radiates, making her decision to pursue fine arts in the UK next year a fitting choice for her boundless talent and creative spirit. Congratulations, Sophia Giancarlo.
Jason, everyone's maths and physics go-to guy for help on homework, has the right blend of brains and banter to lift the mood during even the most intense of academic weeks. His sharp wit sometimes leads to a little bit of friendly competition, especially in a fast-paced game of Kahoot, but he's always there to lend a hand when it truly counts. We are quite certain that only the books on the shelves in the library have spent more time there than Jason, and his studious, hard-working nature has taken him very far. He finds a curious joy in complicated algorithms and applications to create solutions to today's problems. So, it is of no surprise that he leaves us to study a degree in computer science here in Switzerland. Congratulations, Jason Gutes.
Thomas, a genuine Mahjong aficionado, demonstrates a quiet confidence capable of moving through school inconspicuously before emerging as a strong academic leader. As in Mahjong, his teachers liken him to a stealthy strategist who shows dedication and passion through both subject learning and service, especially in his running of the middle school coding club. Thomas approaches challenges with a measured response, taking everything in stride like water off a duck's back. His philosophy of life is a marathon, not a sprint, guides his steady and persistent efforts. With plans to study in the Netherlands or Switzerland, Thomas is poised to continue his journey of success with the same quiet determination he has demonstrated throughout his time at ISL. Congratulations, Thomas Heckler.
This graduation ceremony will be a huge challenge for Aidan. Remaining quiet, sitting and listening for 3 hours is not his forte. Aidan demands to be heard, often when you lead it least. When writing these words, his self-description of himself as a communicator brought a smile to my face. Aidan is an open book. He loves to entertain and is one of life's clear extroverts. There's nothing he enjoys more than making others laugh and seeking out the intelligent humour in life's more mundane moments. Aidan plans to study media and communications in the UK, and I suspect it won't take those around him very long to know and love him as we do. I just recommend they don't look at his phone. Congratulations, Aidan Hankins.
Shiv, a music lover and talented guitarist, is known amongst his peers for his sense of humor, open-mindedness, and global outlook. His teachers note that with a crystal clear voice and melodic intonation, he could also have a future recording audiobooks. Although time management and organization have posed their challenges for Shiv throughout the IB diploma, he has matured significantly over the past year. Thrives under pressure is the best way to describe him, and something that is easily illustrated about how he learned to ride a bike in the mere minutes before setting out on the day's adventures of the Year 12 mountain biking trip in Verbier. Shiv's growth in self-management is timely as he moves to study management here in Switzerland. Congratulations, Shiv Hedge. In a world where clarity of purpose can be rare, Marichal stands out as a beacon of determination and vision. When she proposed producing and performing Six, a musical addressing female empowerment, I hesitated, wondering about its appropriateness for a team of high school performers. I am happy to admit that my worries were completely wrong and unfounded. Marichal's leadership defied expectations, guiding the group through poignant vocals and choreography with a nuanced understanding of the satirical tone the musical required. Creative, grounded, and fiercely dedicated, she embodies ambition, working tirelessly to achieve her goals. Now, as she heads to the UK to study English or creative writing, Marichal's journey continues to inspire, proving that age is no barrier to making a profound impact. Congratulations, Marichal Herman.
Esme embodies determination and ambition, fiercely setting high goals and tirelessly pursuing them. A valuable asset to the girls' varsity basketball team, she embraces hard work and challenges with unwavering resolve. Esme's commitment also extends beyond the court. She stands firm in her beliefs as a feminist, advocating for equality and justice. Generous, uplifting, and refreshingly opinionated, she ensures her voice is heard with just the right amount of assertiveness. As she embarks on a journey to the UK or Italy to study medicine or biomedical sciences, Esme's destination may be temporarily uncertain, but her trajectory is undoubtedly guided by her relentless ambition and pursuit of excellence. Congratulations, Esme Hadari. Prokop's homeroom teachers single him out as the person most likely to solve a major world problem and then not tell anybody that he'd done it. Incisive, quiet and resourceful, with a dash of humour, he approaches challenges with finesse. Always extending a helping hand, Prokop's generosity knows no bounds. A true polymath, he's both a talented linguist and a masterful flute player. A fun fact, his flute performance of a Mozart's piece was the hold music as ISL for callers to our telephone line. As he heads now to study applied mathematics in the Netherlands, Prokop's future holds a promise of quiet innovation and impactful contributions to the world. Congratulations, Prokop Horesh.
Eladio embodies boundless enthusiasm, quirky humor, and a competitive spirit. Despite never having run a cross-country race before, he leapt into the discipline by signing up for the 10K and the Run for Le Mans Hope, symbolizing his ambitious drive into whatever he puts his mind to. Just as he didn't shine away from the longest distance, he tackles academics with unwavering determination and a hunger for challenges. Whether on the track, football field, tennis court, or lost in the melodies of his cello, he infuses each pursuit with fever. Recognized as a physic virtuoso amongst his peers, Eladio's intellect sparkles brightest when unraveling intricate theories and strategizing chess moves. His impending journey to the UK to deepen his understanding of physics seems a natural progression for this young man. Congratulations, Eladio Husantor.
Angus. Angus is a social animal who boasts, for the purpose of this speech, unequivocal prowess with the opposite sex. and choosing to survive a pub crawl during the IB Diploma as his greatest achievement. He humorously claims that he'll pursue a career as a WWF wrestler. But with Angus, separating fact from fiction is somewhat of a challenge. Yet beneath the good-humoured laughs lies a caring soul, radiating with warmth and an infectious smile that draws people in. As Angus embarks on a gap year, his future may seem uncertain, but his resilient spirit assures that he'll navigate it with ease. Hopefully, without the crutches that have seemed to accompany him through every single step of the last 2 years. If anyone knows how to land on their feet, it's Angus. Congratulations, Angus Hutton. You're looking at me. Excuse me. Juliana radiates kindness, empathy, and a boundless positivity, effortlessly lifting spirits and sparking laughter wherever she goes. With a heart as warm as her famous cinnamon buns, she's the epitome of calmness and resilience, tackling challenges with a practical, get-on-with-it attitude. A wacky week devotee, whether she's hitting the slopes as a skilled skier or dominating the football field, Juliana excels in every sport she tries, a testament to her natural talent and determination. Her compassionate nature extends to her career aspirations, as she plans to study medicine in Switzerland or in Poland, where her caring demeanour will make her a beloved figure. Congratulations, Juliana Yak.
Max, with his cheeky sense of wit and humor, effortlessly balances his studies with a laid-back yet respectful approach. On the pitch, where he's anything but relaxed, he's a star football player whose spirit makes him a valued member of the team. A lifelong learner, Max eagerly absorbs knowledge from both the classroom and the world around him, finding wisdom in every experience. His passion for physics shines brightly, guiding his path towards a tri-national Bachelor's of Engineering in Germany, France, and Switzerland. With a mind eager to unravel the mysteries of the universe, having fun doing it, and a heart set on building a better world, Max is poised to leave a lasting impact on the journey ahead. Congratulations, Max Jansen. It is easy to see Sahana as a thoughtful and shy soul, but anyone who knows her for longer than 2 minutes will find this is just a veil for an otherwise witty and comically sarcastic character. A music talent, she graces the keyboard and lends her vocals to the band Beyond Mondays and in the student-produced musical Six. Amidst her diverse interests, penning articles and poems for The High, belting out songs, and swinging a racket in badminton, she brings light and laughter. With a sharp tongue and a gentle heart, she's poised to make an unforgettable mark on both sides of the Atlantic as she heads to the U.S. to study pre-medicine. Congratulations, Sahana Joshi. Mila, a dynamic force of creativity and expression, captivates with a free spirit and a provocative charm. Her standout performance in the Year 13 collaborative project and her bold appearance on shows like 52 Minutes, where she transformed La Vie en Rose into a parody highlighting issues in gender equity, underscores her passion for acting. Strong acting is backed by a rich linguistic talents, as we saw today, in both French and English, a beautiful voice and an unwavering passion for the arts. Mila isn't just suited for the spotlight, she thrives in it. Her plans to travel afar, then settle in London to pursue a career in film while she finishes her BA in acting marks the next step towards a lifelong dream to grace the silver screen. Congratulations, Mila Jubelin de Meyer.
Saisha's friends joke that she has a Spotify playlist for everything, mainly as an excuse to procrastinate. But if Saisha procrastinates, it's news to us. With a growing interest in robotics and no after-school outlet for this passion, supported by Mr. Turland, Saisha co-founded the Five Rings Robotic Club in Year 11, which has gone on to compete in 2 national championships and this year earned a spot at the international national stage at the World Championships in Dallas, Texas. Her talents and interests are multifaceted, ranging from accounting as a student council's procurement officer, Formula One, high-level mathematics, and photography. Whilst we have no doubt about a productive career in STEM and her choice to study electrical and computer engineering in the USA, we think Saisha could accomplish pretty much anything she sets her mind to. Congratulations, Saisha Kartik. Ejay is an amazing dancer. Thankfully, she also has a generous soul and is full of energy. This has meant that Ejay has led and choreographed every single performance of every single Wacky Week since year 7. She's also famous for asking a lot of questions in lessons. Many a faculty member has asked the class for patience as Ejay stubbornly ensures she has every single detail understood and filed away for future reference. Don't be mistaken and thinking that others understand the content better. Ejay just won't let a concept or idea rest until she knows it completely. It's an amazing superpower for her learning and one that will always stand her in great stead. True to form, Ejay is leaving no stone unturned in her decision-making process of where to go to university. She now heads to Italy, where she will bring both creativity and critical thinking to the study of business management. Congratulations, Ejay Cantanzi. What can we say about Dan that has not been said already? The owner of the school's heaviest laptop, its cable has tripped me up every single lesson for the last 2 years. Dan is an independent fellow, arriving to school each day on his adolescent version of a Harley Davidson, sometimes being a little too liberal with its back brake and showing off a few skids to the admiring younger students. Dan has always fought the battles of the IB with humility and temerity. Switching to English as your academic language, as late as Dan has done, is never easy. Sporting use of emerging technologies has helped him along the way, but what has really contributed to his success is his eternal optimism, commitment, and good nature. Dan is now hoping to study business or economics here in Switzerland or elsewhere in Europe. Congratulations, Daniel Kolev. We've now reached the end of the first half of the student speeches. I'm quite confident you'll appreciate the chance to take a short break. The toilets are located at the garden level downstairs, and we will make an announcement in 10 minutes asking you to return for your seats. Thank you.
Welcome back. As you may have noticed, our graduates have stealthily swapped seats with those who came before them alphabetically. Starting with Eris Coleris, we now continue celebrating each of our individual students before enjoying a few more musical treats. Sometimes it's hard to see Eris from under his mop of unruly black hair. Eris, on the other hand, often sees things with great clarity and can be counted upon to advocate not just for himself, but for those around him who need it most. He taught us all the importance of having a sense of community and belonging, bravely using his voice and experience to show us how we can be a more inclusive school. Appreciated by his classmates and his close group of friends, although perhaps not always by his teachers during the rather rambunctious stint in middle school, I assure you we all love him now. He has brought a fresh and often humorous perspective to the high school. Eris is planning on taking a gap year before possibly proceeding to study law in the Netherlands. He will be sorely missed, as he has surely taught us at least as much as we have taught him. Congratulations, Eris Coleris.
Svetlan joined ISL only for the IB diploma. Not one to hog the limelight, it took a while for this introverted young man to emerge from the shadows and make his presence known. A quiet and reflective soul who has benefited from a healthy dose of sensible feminine guidance, Svetlan's development has been a sight to behold. Svetlan's graduation today is a great loss to the school. We will miss his mischievous grin, his supportive nature, and his natural, dry-as-a-bone wit. I will personally miss him greatly, and despite what his colleagues may think, this is not because it means I have to clean my whiteboard myself. He's now heading to Germany to study computer science. I am sure he will use his talent for good, not shady purposes. Congratulations, Svetlan Kung. Caden is a larger-than-life, big character. However, if you teach him, you know his favourite pastime is arriving really loudly and really late to almost every lesson. Week after week, the calm and quiet ambience of a lesson explodes in a flash of red as Caden bowls in with his characteristic positivity and charm, almost always evident. Caden is unforgettable, and trust me, I have tried. He has an infectious and mischievous character, yet behind that exterior is a young person determined to make the most of his opportunities and who is utterly reliable and authentic. An ambitious and packed gap year awaits Caden. Swiss military service, snowboarding in Japan, and volunteering in Southeast Asia are all on the menu. We wish you all the best, Caden. Please, apart from your punctuality, please don't change. Congratulations, Caden Kaya.
Tom embodies soft-spoken wit, excelling both in physics and his structured, perseverant approach to life. Juggling a full load in the IB diploma, he always goes the extra mile, quite literally when he trained for and competed in a half marathon. Athletics provide him not only physical release, but also a space to mull over world problems, or at least those pertaining to his first true love, physics. Known amongst his close-knit friend group as a remarkably organized person, Tom's fun-loving nature adds a spark to his disciplined routine, making him a wonderful friend. His path leads to the Netherlands, where he'll delve into applied physics or mechanical engineering. Congratulations, Tom Lahaj. In the world of problem solving, Joop stands out for his perseverance, dependability, and friendly approach. With a keen scientific mind matched only by his curiosity and creativity, he is a rising star in computer programming and one of the most skilled we've ever seen at ISL, making him a sure contributor to the World Finals-bound VEX Robotics team. An equally formidable presence on the chessboard, he approaches each match with a blend of flexibility and drive to win. As he sets his sights on the Netherlands to pursue computer science and engineering, his unwavering determination, drive to be at the top, and affable nature promises success and lasting friendships ahead. Congratulations, Loop Lahaj. Martha radiates care, creativity, and a vibrant presence that lights up the room. Her return after a brief hiatus at the start of year 12 was met by a collective sigh of relief, as it's impossible to imagine the class of 2024 without her sunshine and enthusiasm. If Martha's Wacky Week leadership is any indication of her organizational skill, there's literally nothing she can't do when she sets her mind to it. Amidst a bustling academic life, she effortlessly juggled roles as ski instructor, girls basketball team captain, filmmaker, and artist, with memorable stints as servant number 2 in Wuthering Heights. Martha doesn't stop, and her gap year is packed with plans to develop her portfolio for art or film school, alongside a journey to work and explore the world. Congratulations, Martha Lawrence.
Lisa is a kind young person who exudes positivity and warmth. Her friendly nature brings a touch of humour to any situation, making her a joy to be around. With boundless patience and willingness to help others, she's also the ideal partner in any classroom or lesson. Her teachers note that in the face of challenges, Lisa remains unshaken, always finding a way to make things work. Her dedication is evident when she dives deeply into subjects that capture her interest. An original thinker and fiercely independent, Lisa is now set to embark on an exciting journey to the UK, where she'll study human biology and when her future classmates will be lucky to have her. Congratulations, Lisa Lukina. Geoffrey's inquisitive attitude towards learning and keeping things lively, and his knack for making his friends laugh, is legendary. Lunchtimes won't be the same without his analysis of the previous night's football matches, complete with an impassioned speech about Barcelona's undeniable superiority. On the sports field, Geoffrey shines as an excellent player, even if he spends almost as much time getting injured as he does scoring goals. Known amongst his friends as the first Guatemalan to land a 360 on skis, he's a legend in his own right. Soon, he'll be tackling computer science here in Switzerland, where his blend of humour and enthusiasm will undoubtedly reverberate through the halls of his next home. Congratulations, Geoffrey Daniel Martinez Marroquin.
Rita has risen through her years at ISL with quiet determination and poise. Her kind spirit and commitment to seeing things through to completion have contributed to enhancing the whole class. Throughout her time at ISL, she has sown seeds of service to others, whether that be through raising awareness about cancer, working with feed dressing, sharing her latest recipes, or keeping the calm through some breathing techniques from her yoga class. With such vocation for working with people, Rita's choice to study hospitality in the Netherlands is absolutely fitting. Her serene presence will undoubtedly lead her to success in her future endeavors. Congratulations, Rita Martins.
With a dry sense of humour and the brutal honesty to match, with Sophia, what you see is undeniably what you get. Her candid nature may not be for the faint of heart, but it's a breath of fresh air in a world of pretense. Beyond her sharp wit, Sophia is a creative soul who uses her vibrant art to share the lived experience of those wired a little differently. Unafraid to voice unpopular opinions, Sophia is a formidable ally in any debate. Her impassioned approach leaves an indelible mark on the discussions of global politics. Paired with her dedication to girls' fitness and basketball, she fiercely embraces the growth discomfort brings, both physically and intellectually. We will miss Sophia dearly as she now heads to Greece and the USA to work before pursuing a degree in psychology in the UK. Congratulations, Sophia Mazouras.
A keen sports person, tennis may be Keenan's true passion, but it's his technical skill in football that is most appreciated by his friends, especially in their break time scrimmages. Principled, easygoing, and determined, Keenan thrives on challenges and refuses to take the easy way forward. Regardless of the struggle he might encounter, he views math as puzzles waiting to be solved. A lifelong learner, he embraces hard work without hesitation or fear of being the underdog. In the end, he knows how to hustle to get a job done. As he departs to pursue studies in computer science, Keenan's tenacity and passion promise success in any endeavor he undertakes. Congratulations, Keenan Moodley.
I think there might be two Jaimes. Surely no individual can do as much in a single day as he seems to. No student has given more to the school in so many ways than him. Right at the centre of everything, from Wacky Week to the homeroom hustle and every other ISL event aside, Jaime speaks more often in assemblies than Miss Gifford or me. And who can forget those awful jokes at the music concert? What really stands Jaime apart is his consistent good humour and endless energy doing copious amount of service for others. Jaime never altered his positive demeanour, no matter how tired he was on the surface. He also never missed a single deadline. A real achievement indeed. Hospitality now beckons this impeccably managed young person, and I'm confident that if your university wants something organised, they will know who to call. Congratulations, Jaime Morales Cobella.
A remarkable young person, Tita has been pushed to accept the things she cannot change and continue to grow through those things she can change, overcoming each hurdle as it comes her way. She brings warmth, care, and devotion to those lucky enough to call her a friend. With an aloha spirit and a magnetic personality to match, her orbit is a happy and judgment-free zone. A force to be reckoned with in its weight room and a force to be reckoned with in the weight room and a devoted member of the girls' fitness class the last 2 years, it is wise to recognize there is a lot of power behind Tita's laid-back demeanor. As you head home to Hawaii to continue your studies, your journey is just beginning, and we wish you all the very best for the next stage in life. Congratulations, Tataina Mojayas.
There's a lot of people in that row. Violetta is unfailingly positive in all aspects of her life. the long-suffering citizen of a country so often chosen by me as a case study of how things can go wrong in economics. Violetta has always stoically demonstrated the warmth, good humour and enduring hope that personify her culture. Violetta is no fool. She's highly demanding of herself while simultaneously not taking herself too seriously. This is a quality that attracts like-minded souls. Violetta is generally found in the middle of the fun with something in between a mischievous grin and feigned innocence. Violetta now heads to Madrid to continue her studies with an undergraduate degree in business. We can guarantee there are some fun times ahead and just a touch of studying. Congratulations, Violetta Murray. Faith is a beacon of care and creativity and unwavering dedication, known amongst her friends as the epitome of wholesomeness. Her presence radiates joy, making her a beloved and welcome addition wherever she goes. A true devotee of musical theatre, Faith effortlessly balanced performances in Six and singing harmonies with Beyond Mondays, all while excelling in the rigours of the IB Diploma. Her artistic prowess extends beyond the stage as she plays volleyball and still found time to craft stunning designs for last year's yearbook cover and pages. Today, Faith bids farewell to embark on a new journey, pursuing her passion for animation, where she is sure to spread joy and creativity in the UK. Congratulations, Faith Nava.
Benji, at times known for his inclination to debate every single mark on an exam, is obviously just practicing for the bigger things in life. It was with the same voice that he leveraged his role in the student parliament to advocate for positive change in student safeguarding, and with which he spearheaded the best Year 13 barbecue I've seen in my time at ISL. Always busy and up to his elbows in a new project, it's no surprise that Benji finds solace in the respite of fishing that fishing brings him from the hustle of everyday life. Benji will leave his beloved fishing holes as he heads to the UK to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering, a field that will benefit from his intellectual vigor and compassionate leadership. Congratulations, Benji Dodson-Nichols. As Alice, the final Knobs, bids farewell to ISL, the theater will echo with her absence, the walls yearning for her masterful artwork, and the halls feeling a little less colorful. Yet her legacy remains indelible, from her stellar performances as the lead singer in Beyond Mondays to her captivating presence in more productions than we can name here. A trailblazer in the Pride Alliance, Alice's influence is profound and unforgettable. Her departure leaves a void, but the UK beckons as she pursues musical theater studies. Alice epitomizes style, and from the first word to the last. As she takes her final bow, her brilliance secures her place in ISL's history, and her future in the spotlight awaits. Congratulations, Alice Knobs.
When a student graduates, we ask them, are there any topics you would like us to avoid? Lucas's response was, nah, let her rip. This tells you all you need to know about this laid-back, computer game-loving homebody who also describes himself as the best gamer who ever lived, and the best looking too. Lucas can often be found gently passing through the demands of a school day relatively calmly. This demeanour and his tolerance have been major assets for him in his friendship with Aidan. They are inseparable in lessons, but argue like a true married couple. Lucas's quick wit and habit of calling out nonsense when he sees it have been great assets at school, and they'll continue to be so as he now heads to the UK to study film. Congratulations, Lucas Oliveira Franca.
Choose any debate, and Darren will easily win the most unlikely side. Passionate, provocative, and always ready to defend her views, she stands firm in her beliefs. This type of determination serves her well, even though her most challenging subjects, where she seemed to relish in achieving her goals, picking on her teachers, and adding a good laugh to lighten everyone's day. While I am unsure what I'll do with all my spare time now that I won't be defending the school rules, Darren will sure to be missed as she heads to the UK to study animal biology. Congratulations, Darren Ozapek.
Capturing Matthias in fewer than 115 words is like describing the ocean to a blind person. To understand this impressive young man, one needs to know the language of the street, for he loves nothing more than to vibe with his teachers. He ain't no fan of cap, and his trademark phrase is "for real, bro." Blessed with the endearing Brazilian trait of knowing no social boundaries or layers, Matthias is always his authentic self. He can and does talk to everyone of every position, of every age. Luckily for him, his first-rate academic mind and his academic dedication extend to the effort he puts into relationships. Matthias is fun to be around and someone who you can trust. A young person with a mature mind, if not use of language. Keep it real, Matthias, as you head to the UK to study economics. Respect and congratulations, Matthias Paganini. Emily embodies curiosity, care, and a nearly endless list of passions. During the last 2 years, she diligently navigated the complexities of the IB Diploma, balancing academics with a love for music, literature, and horseback riding. Despite seemingly juggling a myriad of tasks, she remained composed and efficient, rarely missing a beat. Emily's positivity and generosity enriched her classes and is especially evident in her leadership role in setting up the student-led French programme. Her logical mind finds solace in nature, fueling her ambition to study biology or bioengineering in Switzerland, where she plans to further her understanding of the world around us. Congratulations, Emily Paquet.
As you can probably see now, and despite her crutches, Gael's radiant smile illuminates any room and is the precursor to an open and humorous personality that will happily communicate with you in many different languages. Throughout her time at ISL, Gael's dedication and perfectionist tendencies fueled her remarkable progress, Calm, warm, and friendly, she possesses an iron will embodying the spirit of a quiet warrior who faces challenges head-on. Even in the face of adversity, such as illness on the day of her mock French IO, or the trials and tribulations of staying on the surfboard, walking at graduation on crutches, she perseveres without faltering. Gael plans to stay in Switzerland to pursue studies in biology or healthcare, demonstrating her commitment to science and helping others. Congratulations, Gael Paquet. She could be counted upon to help look after the bees no matter the season, surmises Sophia's steadfast character. Described by one teacher as the sanest student she's ever taught, Sophia puts in the work and effort to get things done well while also ensuring everyone is included. Mature and truly empathetic, whether with her fellow beekeepers, on the basketball court, or in class, we can rely on Sophia to take the whole team with her in a positive energy. A leader for both 1001 Fontaine and the Carton de Coeur food drive, Sophia leads from the front and is proactive, practical, and productive. Sophia leaves us today to head to Ireland or the Netherlands, where she plans to study biomedicine. Congratulations, Sophia Pereira Magro Correa.
Andres exudes social charm and boundless energy, coupled with an unwavering optimism that lights up any room. Freakishly good at geographical knowledge, we are told he's soon to be a popular addition to many a university pub quiz team. When the pressure is on, Andres finds solace in the water, showcasing his leadership skills as a role model and co-captain of ISL's swim team. Also, a conscientious student, he excels in his studies and captivates audiences during his theatrical performances, most notably and recently in his portrayal of the brooding Hinchcliffe in Wuthering Heights. His passion for acting drives him now towards a future in film studies, where he aims to realise his dream of becoming a professional actor. Congratulations, Andres Prieto Marida.
Incredibly intuitive, kind, and smart, Layla is a true songbird if you were lucky enough to hear her perform. Gentle and docile, yet whip smart, her interests in music and languages highlight her skills as a lifelong learner, while her inquisitive nature and thoughtful approach to an open-ended question make her stand out as a deep thinker. Layla is leaving ISL to pursue her studies in the liberal arts and sciences in the UK, with the confidence to question what she knows as true and to tackle even the most challenging and unclear answers. We are certain of her future environments is one where she will flourish. Congratulations, Layla Radcliffe.
Zachary's passion for theatre has been evident throughout his time at ISL, with memorable performances in last year's Shakespearean play and the Year 13 collaborative project. His portrayals of a variety of personas is not just a testament to his talent, but also a vivid demonstration of his ability to bring to life complex characters. Beyond the spotlight, Zachary's empathy and kindness is visible to his close-knit friend group. His blend of artistic talent and compassionate spirit has a positive impact on the lives of those he encounters. As he now returns to ISAL for a year 14, we are immensely proud of how far Zach has come and look forward to continuing to be part of his journey for this next step. Congratulations, Zachary Reedy.
Sometimes a student's best kept secrets only come to light in the weeks before graduation. For example, when Kenzo highlighted that he's fallen asleep in every subject but French and history, has taken naps in 2/3 of our regional libraries, and was so focused on his mock exams that he tripped and rolled down 18 steps. The Kenzo that we see, however, is a bright, professional, and meticulous young person who has balanced a plethora of interests outside goals throughout his academic career. A passionate swimmer who has earned his union and sport coaching license, taught himself guitar, and volunteered countless hours in Lausanne's soup kitchen, it's no wonder Kenzo needs a little nap from time to time. Kenzo plans to study microtechnique here in Lausanne, so we hope to see him around school in the future. Congratulations, Kenzo Yokoi Renault.
Paul is an enigmatic and charismatic character who shies away from the spotlight and whose natural home is under the radar. We had completely free range in writing these words today, mainly because he did not submit the form telling us what we couldn't say. Paul was nearly the first student ever to get a homework report after he'd completed his examinations. Paul can be guarded. His trust is not given freely. It is something that one needs to earn. For those that take the time, they will find an amiable young man who has a genuine interest in others and a dry sense of humour. Few know that Paul is a good runner, and I'm not just talking about hiding from his teachers. Ambitious and keen to get on the world, Paul is now to study business in France, and it has been a pleasure to watch him grow. Congratulations, Paul Secheron. Okay, it's me again, isn't it? Okay. Sorry, Pierre Albert. Creative and benevolent, the last 2 years have marked a profound metamorphosis for Pierre Albert since he joined ISAL from Le Cote at the beginning of the IB Diploma. With a deep affinity for environmental systems and societies, coupled with a newfound passion for marine biology, Pierre Albert embodies the type of individual the world sorely needs. Someone with intuitive insight into the pressing global issues and actionable steps to enact positive change for our planet's inhabitants. Pierre Albert's growth has been holistic in every sense. While developing the academic skill and knowledge to master the DP, he has cultivated a comprehensive understanding of himself and nurtured a burgeoning confidence that will undoubtedly propel him towards success in his future endeavours as he embarks on studies in environmental economics and ecology in the United Kingdom. Congratulations, Pierre Albert Chan.
When asked, James described himself as hairy, energetic, and beautiful. As a gorgeous person, both inside and out, we could not agree with him more. An open, engaging conversationalist, James is a self-proclaimed lover of all people. He's like a chameleon and able to adapt to any social circle. Indeed, we've spent the better half of the last 4 years trying to convince him that he's a student and not an equal member of staff. We will miss his swagger in the halls and gregarious meetings as he enters homeroom, usually late, but always with a smile and a good joke to share. As James plans to study engineering either locally or in the US, all our love goes with him. Congratulations, James Riker Sherman Bahanian. A brilliant drummer and passionate musician, when we go looking for Nicholas, we need only to go as far as the recording studio, which serves as his cave for making great music or allegedly building giant towers of chairs. Nicholas embodies what it's meant to be an international, multilingual, with a childhood spanning countries and continents, and a deep interest in geography, learning about the world we inhabit, and the society that surrounds it. Nicholas is truly a global citizen. As Nicholas heads to Denmark to study business administration and service management, his musical talents and great sense of humor will be dearly missed. Congratulations, Nicholas Sees.
Milda has proven herself to be an ambitious, determined and hard-working student. In fact, the word conscientious might as well have been invented for her, as she balances a rational mind with a caring heart and an enviable drive to accomplish her goals. Outside of the classroom, Milda's dedication is equally impressive. A fitness enthusiast, her gym routine could put many to shame. Her passion for fashion highlights her creativity and entrepreneurial spirit. She demonstrated her teamwork and strategic decision-making skills by organising a clothing sale with a Swiss non-profit. Balancing budgets while critiquing runway trends, Milda is the ideal candidate for studying finance in Austria. We have seen all the evidence we need to feel confident that she will excel in her future endeavours. Congratulations, Milda Slanina. Dedicated, reliable, Welsh, and allegedly able to pronounce the longest town name in Wales, there is no end to Josh's competitive spirit and enthusiasm for a good challenge. Whether playing cricket in a walking cast on the beaches of Biarritz or games of tiki-taki-toe with James, he is a force to be reckoned with. His prowess on the field earned him the title of the Athlete of the Year, a feat backed by his dedication and skill in a two-time Adizère winning Category A football team as captain. Josh has also crowned 1500 metres track and field champion amongst all Romandy private schools. With such an impressive track record and the academics to match, it comes to no surprise that Josh now heads to the UK, where he will study sports and exercise science. Congratulations, Josh Southern.
Both caring and daring, Carmen has an artistic flair and creative mindset that knows no bounds. Despite working artist's hours, defying all pleas for regular sleep, she managed to manage consistent punctuality, a true feat in year 13 and an attestation to her dependability and dedication. Her enthusiasm and joy in putting her hand to projects at school, such as designing stucco posters or co-illustrating the artwork for the yearbook, not once, but twice, showcase her invaluable contributions to creative endeavors here at ISL. With an innovative spirit and tireless work ethic, we know Carmen is well poised to begin her studies in engineering and design in the UK next year. All of our love goes with her. Congratulations, Carmen Tan. Luke may be a self-proclaimed procrastinator, but even in the last minute, he always manages to get the job done and find a way to navigate the toughest storms the IB diploma sent his way. A philosopher at heart, Luke thinks deeply about literature and loves to ponder life's bigger meanings. Now on to his next adventure. He will be missed by his fellow ISL Aussies as he heads to the Netherlands for a semester to study international business administration and then back home to Australia for a degree in commerce or law. For a guy who shows resilience and adaptability with change, just as he did when he arrived at ISL 2 short years ago, we anticipate he will make the most of his future international ventures. Congratulations, Luke Tai.
Wise beyond her years, Anne embodies grit, perseverance and kindness. From the moment she arrived in Year 11, it was clear she was a positive force, as seen by her humorous but encouraging words on her first September field trip as her homeroom teachers gingerly navigated a student-built rope bridge across a gorge. This type of behaviour soon became synonymous with Anne, who naturally takes on the role of mentor, coach and cheerleader in every situation. Her passion for football and basketball and her leadership as a ski instructor are admirable. Dependable and always making time for others, Anne's humble strength reminds us of the importance of perseverance and compassion. We will miss Anne well now as she heads to Sweden to study industrial design. Congratulations, Anne Telander.
Clara stood out from the moment she joined ISL for her open-mindedness, inclusivity, athleticism, and creativity. Born in Shanghai, raised in Singapore, and educated in France and the UK, she's a true citizen of the world with superb interpersonal skills and a magnetic personality, which helped her to take to our community like a duck to water. Her entrepreneurial spirit led her to start her own music label and form the Beyond Mondays Band, which has been a school favorite in the last 2 short years it's existed. She's a beacon for the benefits of the arts and an inspiration to us all. So we are so pleased that she will continue her passion for music as she heads to the UK. Congratulations, Clara Thierry.
Angelica seamlessly blends creativity, ambition and dedication. An avid runner and volleyball player, she balances her athletic pursuits with her passion for art, creating masterful sculptures with incredible detail, even in the most miniature forms. Known for her generosity, Angelica spearheaded the AVAM Arts Day, using her talents to spread joy and creativity. Friends describe her as incredibly talented yet humble, always valuing people for who they truly are. Angelica's meticulous nature and her ability to see beyond the surface make her well suited for her future career choice. She plans now to study criminology and psychology in the UK, a perfect path for somebody with such an eye for detail. Congratulations, Angelica Tingstrom.
If Wacky Week is the pinnacle unifier of Year 13, then Mayuri is the group's secret weapon. She is a dance floor genius with professional choreography skills well beyond her years. It is this said skill that has graced our stage for performances such as the French play that also extends to the international stage, where she competed at the Dance World Championships in Poland while balancing a busy school schedule. Her groove and agility also go beyond the dance floor, as she maintains a plethora of interests ranging from football to beekeeping. Luckily, with a quick wit and even quicker feet, she's adept at scoring goals. She's as adept at scoring goals as she is at dodging bee stings. Staying here in Switzerland to study economics and management, we wish Mayuri the very best for her future pursuits. Congratulations, Mayuri Tripikite.
Guido has a huge heart and the manners to match. No student is more appreciative of the efforts of others to support his educational journey than Guido. No lesson goes without a thank you, and no stone is left unturned in his goal to be the best student he can be. Positivity and perseverance are Guido's hallmarks. He is an excellent student athlete, but he is not one to go it alone. He takes the team with him and has served as a great role model through raising awareness about equitable opportunities in sport. Serious about business and with a vocation to make others happy through his work, Guido is perfectly suited to return now to his spiritual home country of the Netherlands to study liberal arts. Congratulations, Guido van Zenten. Masha joined ISL for the IB diploma only. Leaving her parents thousands of kilometres away and living with a family friend here in Lausanne, nobody could accuse Masha of not making the most of her opportunities. She's taken part in swimming, gym, horse riding, skiing, surfing, computer coding, and so much more, without ever missing a deadline. Sorry, Masha, I'll get there. Masha falls into the category of a student whose commitment to academic success goes way beyond the norm. These 2 years have been ones with many late nights. We also know she is a dear friend to others, sometimes acts as Dan's surrogate mom, and has a kind and gentle heart. Her care and empathy will be valuable assets as she now heads to study hospitality management here in Switzerland. It has always been our pleasure. Congratulations, Maria Masha Vasileva.
The beauty of working with young people every day is in the inspiration and optimism the experience brings. When Gabriel stepped forward to share a presentation on men's mental health, which resulted in a full assembly with music videos, speakers, and the launch of the ostentatious Movember and budding lip caterpillars on anyone who could grow one, I realized here's a young person who is not afraid to take chances and make this world a better place. A gym lover, passionate biologist, and part-time comedian, the warmth Gabriel brings to the halls of ISL will be missed as he heads to Spain to study mechanical engineering. Congratulations, Gabriel Vendrami. Elected by her peers to serve as Student Parliament co-president and entrusted once more to co-deliver today's student speech for the class of 2024, Divya's omnipresence in every facet of ISL life is unmistakable. She has been the brains behind STEM Week and a driving force behind the Girls Coding Weekend, bridging gaps to build stronger connections in our community. Balancing a love for the sciences with a passion for poetry and writing and a penchant for playing saxophone and piano, Divya embodies versatility and optimism. Her curiosity knows no bounds, and her outgoing nature attracts connections far and wide. Heading to the US to pursue chemistry or material sciences, Divya's impact will surely transcend borders, leaving a legacy of innovation and inspiration in her wake. Congratulations, Divya Venkat Sridhar.
Few know that Alec inspired the ISL staff to grow moustaches for Men's Health during November. Ironically, by day 4 of the month, most of them had outpaced Alec's adolescent attempts at emulating a First World War bomber pilot. Alec is a lovely guy, always fun to have around and one of life's true contrarians. He has a quick wit and a mind to match. A lover of irony and not one for convention, he will admit that sometimes his default mode in life is to grumble. I like to think of him fondly as a slightly less blue version of Grumpy Smurf. Those people lucky enough to teach Alec know a young person who is driven, hardworking, and his own harshest critic. He has often overcome academic adversity, picking himself up and simply getting on with it. Unapologetically himself, always good fun, and with a huge heart, Spain's gain for university is our loss. Good luck in the world of business, Alec. Congratulations, Alec Wilson. Dedication is the painstaking process of meticulously painting dozens of individual leaves or draping fabric like a cascading waterfall for hours on end. It's writing so many practice papers in Russian literature that there are no more exams left to work through. It's the grace and grit exhibited while adapting to a new language, school system, and country during the final years of high school. Varvara epitomizes dedication. As an artist whose work attracts community members seeking to purchase it, and as a student praised by her teachers for her unwavering commitment to academics, she embodies thoroughness and consistency in all of her endeavours. With a keen eye for detail, Varvara's decision to study hospitality management and business studies here in Switzerland aligns perfectly with her strengths and interests. Congratulations, Varvara Yamshikova.
Izzy is a storyteller in every sense. She embodies an uncanny ability to capture the essence of every voice and has a heart expansive enough to embrace anyone in need. Immensely passionate and possessing a wisdom far beyond her years, Izzy's observant nature allows her to glean insights others might miss. She's a unifier, bridging divides with her genuine care for those in her orbit, equally reciprocated by the love and admiration of her closest friends. As we bid farewell to Izzy next year, her absence will be keenly felt. With a fervent love for the arts, film, and directing, it's no surprise that Izzy's journey leads her to Paris, where she plans to immerse herself in life experiences and pursue a degree in film studies. Congratulations, Izzy Gazizji. Rainbow consistently keeps her teachers engaged and challenged, particularly in the sciences, where her exceptional proficiency and extensive knowledge in physiology and biology enrich classroom discussion with remarkable depth. While introverted and quiet by nature, Rainbow prefers to keep her intellectual prowess to herself. However, teachers fortunate enough to witness her contributions marvel at her insatiable thirst for lifelong learning. Reserved within the school's confines, Rainbow reveals her true colors on the pitch, showcasing her strength as a formidable and agile footballer. As the youngest member of our graduating class, Rainbow intends to dedicate next year to completing additional diploma subjects at ISL and subsequently applying to universities here in Switzerland. Congratulations, Rainbow Zhao.
So, the time has come in a moment to make some noise and show our appreciation. Therefore, it is with great pleasure that I present to you the International School of Lausanne's graduating class of 2024. Thank you, graduates. I'm now pleased to hand the stage over for a musical reprieve. Sahana Yoshi and Faith Nava will perform the rendition of This Time from Glee.
These walls and all these picture frames, every name they show. These halls I've walked 1,000 times, heartbreaks and valentines, friends of mine all know. I look at everything I was and everything I ever loved, and I can see how much I've grown. I'm not afraid of moving on or letting go. It's just so hard to say goodbye to what I know. This time, no one's gonna say goodbye. I keep you in this heart of mine. This time that we had, I will hold forever.
Thank you for a lovely performance, Sahana and Faith. As our last speakers at graduation, I would now like to invite Divya Venkat Sridhar and Dimi Armelios to speak on behalf of the graduating class of 2024.
Get off the bus! I remember Mr. Wallace screaming. The train station exit through which we had to go had been blocked, and so we made a run for it. Minutes later, our suitcases, full of swimsuits and surf gear from our week in Biarritz, were bouncing off of the cobblestone roads in Paris, and we were sprinting down escalators and leaping over barricades.
And I remember our homeroom teachers frantically counting to ensure that we were all there. Parents texting and calling to find out if we were actually making it home. And after 15 minutes, we, the whole of year 13, managed to fit onto the Paris metro and catch our train back to Lausanne.
You know, I can't believe it was only 15 minutes. It was also stressful. It felt like 15 years.
15 years. That's how long we spent at school, where small fractions in time and moments such as these have somehow become unforgettable memories.
Surfing in Biarritz, decorating and preparing for Star Wars-themed Wacky Week performances, the last day of school. Without a doubt, those big, colorful, and fun moments we've spent together spontaneously become memories, moments that are ours and that we will forever keep.
I agree. It's not every day that we get to dress up as Yoda or plaster our face all over Ms. Gifford's office. But many times, it is actually the small things that we miss the most from a place, a person, or a community such as ISL, which are also very ironically the moments that we might not appreciate as much, or maybe even take for granted. I'll very much miss the opportunity I had every day at 10:50, and then again at 12:35, to sit down on a table around with my friend groups, and usually talk about nothing of importance. I guess it is those small moments that we really live for.
And if I could go back and do it all over again, I would appreciate those moments. Which is weird, because I guess that the beauty of the moment lies in that we cannot go back. I suppose missing something is just a reflection of how important it was. Lunchtimes, small unrelated conversations with teachers, supporting each other when we were stressed over IAs, running into the metro with you all. I can't imagine doing it with a better group of people.
And now, to our parents, who were texting and calling us on the train that day, hoping that we would get home safe. Thank you for always being by our side, and also making us feel like we're making you proud.
I know supporting us over the last 2 years has not always been the easiest, but you showed us endless compassion through a cooked meal, a drive home, or a good luck text, and for these we are forever grateful. And let's not forget about the PTA, who gave us opportunities to become closer to one another, to remind us of the people who were cheering us along, and to provide lots of food.
So, to the people who claim that they know us better than we even know ourselves, we'd have never done it without you. I know that we don't say enough thank yous, so collectively, to every parent guardian here, thank you for everything. We love you very much.
You know, we can't forget the reason why we made it onto the metro that day. Our teachers, who actually led the way.
But they have guided us in so many more ways than simply ushering us through the train doors.
Just earlier that week in Biarritz, for example, they read through our very rough extended essay drafts. Our academic counselors helped us tirelessly with university applications and gap year plans.
Our teachers found a way to make each lesson count, to be there for every student and show that they cared for our well-being and success. Because the truth also is that the value of our learning does not lie in how well we can derive, draw eukaryotic cell, calculate a wavelength, or color, if you're a geography student. But in the independence that we gained due to our ability to think.
Absolutely. Despite everything that we've learned, from composing music to analyzing literature to calculus, ISL exposed us to perspectives, opening up our minds to the diversity of this world so that we can look deeper and understand the people around us. And you, our teachers, taught us that we can become role models and that there's absolutely nothing that we can't do.
Except for integration.
Almost nothing that we can't do. And if I could go back and do that all over again.
It's only good the first time around.
But in all seriousness, you taught us how to have courage, and you made us believe we could conquer everything, from the TOK essay to the final exams.
The IB journey also taught us the inevitable importance of failure in a success story. That conquering all those things and improving in any way possible required us to move out of our comfort zone. I think we were lucky that day to have made that metro, but we're also definitely lucky in general.
Lucky to have the immeasurable opportunities and support that we have from all of these people.
Yeah, I agree. Luck is a weird thing because really none of us did anything to deserve or earn any of the luck that we got in our lives, which I guess is also what the word means. I think the truth is that regardless of our natural gifts and talents, we are very much products of our environment and mosaics of the wonderful people around us. I know that our privilege could be challenging to talk about, or even remember in the first place. However, I do think that it is vital in appreciating and also striving to be great people, because we can, and because we should. Our greatness is not remembered or reflected by the fame that we got, and definitely not by the money that we made, but rather the mark that we left on the people and the world around us. You are very much remembered by the way that you made someone feel, and the kindness that you spread.
Wait, Dimi, I think we forgot to thank someone. Right. Whoever it was that was driving the truck that blocked the train station that day, who gave us those 15 minutes of stress as we ran for the metro.
Of course, without that moment, we would have never had the courage to take that risk.
And we never would have realized that it is never too early or too late to simply start something, even if it's 15 days, weeks, months, or years from our graduation today. We can start anything, change our plans, and become anything. It's also uncertain. But that isn't a reason to look away from the future in fear. It's just a sign to look further. Any obstacles that we face are certainly not dead ends, because if we realize that the path in front of us is blocked, we can simply get off the bus and make a run for it. This time, it can take us anywhere.
From the bottom of my heart, I wish all the best to the class of 2024. Look out for each other, never stop learning, stay balanced and healthy, and stay dedicated and passionate to doing, but firstly finding what it is that you love.
Remember to hold on to the people that matter. Your classmates who have taught you how to appreciate the small moments, your parents who have taught you how to be kind, and your teachers who have taught you how to endlessly try your best. Year 13, I would tell you now that we need to get ready for whatever it is that lies ahead, but I have no doubt that we already are. And so, for the last time, congratulations to the class of 2024.
I would now like to welcome Faith Nava, Alice Nobbs, and Divya Venkat Sridhar for our last student musical performance today, For Good from Wicked.
Stream
Each year, led by the creative and talented Mr. Nobbs, with musical support by Mr. Koditz and other staff, we create a small farewell for the students that would like to share with you today. Well, to be honest, Mr. Nobbs creates. We hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed filming it and Mr. Nobbs enjoyed making it. Okay, Sarah, get out of here.
Wow. We sincerely hope that ending today's ceremony with teachers mocked up as superheroes is either a memory you can cherish or a trauma that you can soon wash away with the more energetic parts of today's events. So whether you're here with us in person or you're online, we're aware of the global community who helped us raise, support, and mold these wonderful young people before us. Before joining you in the foyer to raise a glass in celebration, we'd like you all to give today's graduates one final round of applause as they exit the auditorium for the last time as ISL students. And so, for one last time today, guests from near and far, in person and online, please show your congratulations to the International School of Lausanne's graduating class of 2024.
Nod, Sarah, nod.
Thank you, graduates. Thank you, graduates.